Hello? Is this the right line account for Clara Hartford?
Yes, can I help you?
Nice to meet you. My name's Judy. I've heard so much about you from Sam. You're Sam's wife, right?
Yes, Sam is my husband. But who are you? Are you one of Sam's employees?
Employee? LMAO, no. I'm his girlfriend.
His girlfriend? You know you're dealing with a married man, don't you? What you are is typically called a mistress, not a girlfriend.
Lol, you've got it all wrong. I'm not Sam's mistress. I'm his true love.
I see. So, what can I do for you, Miss Sam's true love?
Lol, isn't it obvious? I want you to break up with him. Give him a divorce, okay? You're just getting in our way.
Excuse me? How am I getting in your way?
Duh. I can't marry Sam until you divorce him, you dried up old hag. You're getting in the way of our love. Get it now? LOL.
Yes, it's all very clear now.
Oh, and by the way, I'm pregnant, and Sam's the father.
Is that so?
I'm in my 6th month. You wouldn't want this baby to grow up in a fatherless home, would you? Wouldn't that be sad? So hurry up and give him a divorce, LOL. A rich and powerful CEO like Sam deserves a young and beautiful wife like me. Not an old hag like you.
All right, I've heard your piece. If you're really pregnant, I suppose there's only one thing to do. I'll go and have a talk with Sam. Could you wait for just a moment?
Sure, whatever. But be quick, okay?
Sam, I just got a message from a girl named Judy. She says she's pregnant with your baby.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, boy.
I saw her profile picture. She seems quite young. How old is she, Sam?
23, I think.
She's more than 20 years younger than you? You're old enough to be her father. Aren't you a lucky man? I believe I remember you telling me you'd never do this again.
Well, you see, it's like this.
I told you, didn't I? If you ever cheated on me again, we'd be through.
Hey, wait, Clara. I'm really sorry. I mean it this time. Please don't do this.
Oh, yes, you're in quite a predicament, aren't you? If the CEO of a company were having an affair with a girl 20 years his junior, that might harm the company's image, wouldn't it? I think the board of directors might like to hear more about this.
No, wait, please. Clara, listen. I totally get it, you're right. But please don't divorce me.
What are you planning to do about that girl, Sam? She's already 6 months pregnant. The baby will be born soon.
Yeah, about that. I was thinking I could pay her child support and make her sign an NDA. That'd solve all her problems, wouldn't it?
That wouldn't solve anything. Ugh, I'm getting tired. She's pregnant, Sam. You need to take responsibility. Divorce me and marry her.
No, Clara, please!
However, I can make this a clean and easy divorce with just one condition.
You can?
The main issue is your affair being uncovered, isn't it? I'll come up with a good reason to have an amicable divorce. All you need to do is marry Judy before the child is born. I won't ask for any punitive damages or alimony. Just give me my share of our assets.
Are you sure? Is that really all you want? What's in it for you?
What's in it for me? Getting rid of my lying, cheating husband, for starters. I don't feel like dealing with any more messages from your mistress. Our kids are all already adults, so there's really nothing keeping us together at all now. We'll each take what's ours and part ways.
Really? You're okay with that? Oh, wait, what's the one condition? What do you want me to do?
The one condition is this. Don't have any contact with your mistress until the divorce is finalized.
That's really all you want from me?
If you want to hide your affair, it's best to leave as little evidence as possible, right? You can do what you wish with her after the divorce. So, what do you say? Do you agree to my terms?
Yes, of course! Anything to keep my affair from getting out. Clara, I'm really sorry about everything. I hurt you a lot, I know, but... Hey, you're free now, so go and be happy without me.
Yes, indeed, free as a bird. I'll contact my lawyer and have him drop the divorce papers. I'll send them to you after I sign them.
Got it!
Hello, Judy.
Finally. What took you so long? So when are you getting divorced?
Let me ask you something first. Do you understand that what you were participating in was adultery? You were in a romantic relationship with a married man.
Of course I know that, but can you really blame me? I just happened to fall in love with someone married to someone else.
That's not the issue. Your adultery has led to me divorcing my husband. You're going to take responsibility for your part.
What do you mean? Do you want money or something?
You're a clever little thing, aren't you? You're aware that legally I'm entitled to receive damages from you. I want you to pay for what you've done.
Oh, okay. Well, how about 60,000?
60,000? My, that is a big number.
I have no idea how much people typically pay. But considering your situation, with you being a dried-up old hag about to get thrown away by her husband, I figured it's the least I could do for you, LMAO. Sure, I'll pay you 60,000. So divorce him already, okay?
My, oh my, aren't you a generous little girl? I want to get this over with as soon as possible, too, but are you sure you can pay $60,000?
Yeah, no problem. Sam's the CEO, isn't he? What's 60,000 to a guy like him? He loves me enough to pay 60,000 for me.
How lovely. Well, if that's what you're willing to pay, I'll accept your offer. You'll pay it in a lump sum, won't you? I'd rather not have the payments drag out over several years.
Yeah, that would suck. After we get married, I never want you to contact us again.
All right, then it's settled. A lump sum payment of $60,000. I'll have my lawyer drop an agreement. Send it back as soon as you sign it. Once I get that, I'll divorce him right away.
Fine, I'll sign it as soon as I can. So hurry up and divorce him.
My pleasure. The agreement came in the mail yesterday, so I just went to the courthouse to finalize the divorce. As of today, we are officially no longer married.
Yes! It's about time. Now I can live with my rich husband in his huge mansion.
Congratulations. I wish you both the best.
Thanks a bunch. But what are you gonna do now? Now you're just an old woman who got thrown away by her husband. You better make that 60,000 last.
Oh, speaking of which, I had a question for you. Do you mind?
Another question? Sure, fine. You must be so lonely, getting divorced at your age, LMAO. So ask away, lonely old lady.
How nice of you to spare some time for me. I'd like to ask you, how are you planning to pay the $60,000? You said you were planning on getting Sam to pay it for you, but he's penniless.
What?
Sam doesn't have any savings or even any possessions of much value. And you don't seem rich. So I was wondering how you were going to pay.
What? Lol, what are you talking about? He's got that huge house and that awesome sports car. If he's in trouble, he can just sell one.
Both the house and the car are mine, though. They're not Sam's. So I wouldn't appreciate him trying to sell them.
Huh?
He's cheated on me 4 times before now. And every time he's transferred more property into my name.
What? He's had 4 affairs?
Oh, didn't he tell you? Well, I don't suppose he would he? You know how you messaged me gloating about your affair with my husband? That's actually the 5th time this has happened.
No way, you're lying. He said I was the only one.
I've threatened the other girls with lawsuits to make them break up. Or just told them about how he has no money, so they lose interest. And sometimes they just come to their senses when they think about how old he is. I mean, seriously? A girl in her 20s getting hit with a 5-figure lawsuit? And all she gets out of it is a 50-ish guy with no money? It's really not worth it when you think about it.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean he has no money?
I told you, you're his 5th mistress. Every time he cheated, he transferred some of his assets to me. The first time, he gave me his savings from when he was single. The second was all his gold and other valuables. The 3rd time, it was his car and our savings since we've been married. And the 4th time, he put the house in my name. But he's still on the hook for all the loans. So, since we're divorced, what's he got left? His salary, minus the car and home loan payments. He's terrible with money, too. So he doesn't even have much in personal savings.
No, that can't be true.
It is. The savings he gave me for his 3rd mistress was all money I took out of his pay. He hasn't saved a dime on his own since that. The only reason we weren't out on the streets was because I handled his money for him.
Wait, then how am I gonna pay $60,000? I was gonna have Sam pay for it!
Yes, that's what I was trying to ask you earlier. Oh, and I won't let you split it up into monthly payment, so don't bother asking. You might just have to take out a loan. I honestly don't see how it's worth it to you. $60,000 for a guy who'll be a senior citizen when you're just turning 40? Your kid will be graduating high school and he'll be in a nursing home.
Okay, you know what? I've changed my mind. You can have him.
Sorry, I have a strict no returns policy. I expect the $60,000 to be wired by no later than this weekend. Good luck!
Hey, Clara! Why did you say to Judy? She's been messaging me for about an hour about the money.
Oh, she must mean the settlement for your affair. She said she'd pay me $60,000. I guess she was planning on you paying it for her. So I told you that you didn't have any assets. That's all.
You what? Wait, what do you mean I don't have any assets?
Oh, not you two. Come on. You gave them all to me as payment for your previous affairs, remember? Sure, I've let you keep using the car and living in this house, but they're mine, not yours.
Oh,
Oh, good grief, how did I put up with you for so long? Do you know the reason why I agreed to divorce you with just a division of assets? It's because you have nothing left for me to take from you.
hey, listen, Clara, I've been thinking. Can we talk this over one more time?
I have nothing to discuss with you anymore. Our divorce is finalized. You're nothing to me anymore. Shouldn't you be going to get married to Judy right now?
Clara, come on! $60,000? That's ridiculous!
She said she'd pay it. Signed an agreement and everything.
Why is this happening to me?
I think you know why. Anyway, I'll leave you to figure out how to come up with the $60,000. I need to get ready for the big move. Our daughter and her husband said that I could come and live with them in France. So I decided to sell the house and car and move with them.
Huh? France? Wait, her husband? When did she get married?
Oh, yes, you didn't know, did you? She was studying in France around the time of your second affair. When the time came for the wedding, she explicitly refused to invite you. I believe her words were, "That man isn't my father." Oh, and your son is about to have a baby. But you didn't know that either, did you?
Nope.
You only have yourself to blame. Well, hopefully you do better with your child with Judy. Good luck and goodbye. Sam sent me messages periodically after that saying he wants to talk. But I ignored them all and eventually blocked his number. I sold the house and the car right away and stayed at a hotel for a while so I wouldn't have to see him. Sam and Judy had a huge fight over the $60,000 payment to me. Sam said he didn't want to pay it and tried to call off the wedding. So Judy stormed into his company office and exposed their affair. He lost the trust of his employees and even a few large clients. He would have been better off just paying the $60,000. The baby's about to be born. I wonder how they're going to get through this. Not that it's my concern anymore. Once I got my affairs in order, I headed over to France and started my new life with my daughter's family. It's difficult starting over in a foreign country, but I'm enjoying every day. I'm not hurting for money, so I think I'll treat myself to a nice dinner. 5 or 6 days a week.
Hey Seth, sorry, but could you eat at a restaurant or buy takeout tonight?
What? Why?
I have a fever. I won't be able to take care of your mother this weekend too, I think.
Huh?
I think that if I get good rest tonight, I'll probably feel a bit better in the morning. I thought I'd go to the clinic first thing tomorrow morning.
What are you complaining about? It's just a fever. There's some medicine in the emergency box, isn't that enough?
I want to have a proper checkup at the clinic.
Listen here, Jessica. Stop thinking about only yourself. I'm tired after coming home from work and can finally take a break on the weekend. You must have some nerve to make the pillar of this family, me, do stuff on my valuable weekend.
Please, I'm begging you. I feel really bad right now.
No, you listen to what I say. This weekend, my sister and her children are coming to visit.
What? Do you mean your sister Melanie?
Obviously. Who else would it be?
Do you mean she's coming with all of her 5 children?
Of course. I'm going to pick them up at the station now, so prepare dinner for all of us, all right?
I really can't. Hi, Jessica. I just met Seth now. He said he already told you that we would be coming, so I won't explain it to you again. Well then, take care of my 5 children for me. All right? But I don't remember agreeing. Seth? When I woke up, you and Melanie were gone, and just her 5 children were left. Where did you two go? I think the children are going to get lonely without you two in a new house. Will the two of you please come back? Where did you go?
Huh? What do you mean, where did we go? We went on a trip.
What? A trip?
Didn't I tell you? Me and Melanie plus 2 of our mutual friends are going to a 3-day trip to go to the onsen.
You never told me. I was only told to take care of Melanie's 5 children.
Oh, she didn't tell you.
What do you mean?
Don't you understand that Melanie has something else to do if she's making you take care of her 5 children? You see, she did explain it to you.
That's what you call not explaining enough. Not only will she be gone for 3 days, but you won't be here either. I can't suddenly just take care of 5 young children without any preparation. You're telling me to take care of your old mother as well? What you've been asking of me since yesterday is crazy.
Quit whining. What's your problem? You're just a housewife that doesn't do any work usually.
Huh? I don't do any work?
All you have to do when taking care of my mother is give her food and change her diapers, right?
Huh? You think that's all I do?
Melanie said it's almost time for the 5 children to wake up. Come on. Hurry up and prepare food for them and make them eat breakfast. Oh, and do wash the dirty clothes Melanie brought with her yesterday as well. Melanie is usually really tired having to take care of their 5 children, so I want her to relax and refresh during this vacation. Oh, it looks like we'll be arriving at the onsen soon, so I won't be able to contact you for a while. What is it? I'm busy relaxing at the onsen.
I have a fever.
What?
I took my temperature and my temperature was 40 degrees Celsius.
Huh? Stop exaggerating. You're telling me that you got that high of a fever just by taking care of my mother? Stop complaining and take care of the 5 children as well. We're going to be coming home tomorrow, and that means you're going to be busy preparing food and doing the laundry for 8 people. What are you going to do if you're like that already? If you keep complaining, I'll divorce you. If you don't want me to divorce you, then stay up all night. That way, you'll have plenty of time to do household chores and take care of my mother. Hey, Jessica, we just got home. I'm going to park the car in the parking lot, so I'll drop Melanie off first. Wash our dirty clothes, all right?
Seth, this is terrible. Something really serious has happened.
Melanie, what is it?
Your wife.
What's with Jessica? Oh, don't tell me she was too lazy to do any cleaning and the house is a mess. Jesus, that woman. I need to teach her a lesson as her husband after this.
Jessica's collapsed and is unconscious.
What?
She collapsed near the front door. No way. This is so scary. Hurry up and come home.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Seth. I heard that Jessica collapsed from a combination of overwork and pneumonia.
It seems so.
My children. It seems that before collapsing, she sent them to my aunt's place. Aunt and uncle are so furious at me.
Me too. Mother was handed over to a day service by Uncle Wallace, who happened to visit our house that day. He was furious at me and just finished scolding me now. He even punched me in the face.
This is all your fault.
What?
You said that Jessica had experience as a nursery teacher, and that taking care of 5 children for a few days would be easy for her. I had no idea she was feeling ill and had a really high fever. Just her being sick was enough to be worried about. What would you have done if my children got sick as well?
What's your deal? This isn't my fault. You're the one who said you wanted to go on an onsen vacation with your boyfriend Jafar, and that your children would be a bother. All I did was cooperate because I wanted to help you.
If you just wanted to help me, then you didn't need to come yourself. You even brought Angeline with you. To think that you would come to me and my boyfriend's vacation with your girlfriend, Angeline.
I'm the one who provided you guys with the car, and we barely even saw each other while we were there. Don't make this my fault.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong either.
No, this is your fault.
No, it's yours.
Fine, if it's come to this then.
Yep, we'll have Jessica decide. I don't want either of us lying to her and giving her the wrong idea about the situation. So I'll send this conversation to her.
I see. That's fair, I guess.
We'll have her judge when she gets out of the hospital 1 week later. You better get ready for it.
No, you're the one who needs to prepare.
Hey, Jessica? What's this content certified letter you sent me? What do you mean I have to pay you an alimony? Jessica, explain this.
Didn't you send me a screenshot that was basically your confession that you were cheating on me?
What?
You told me to decide whether you or Melanie was at fault for me being hospitalized, right? But during your conversation, did you seriously not notice that you were talking about how you went with your girlfriend, Angeline, and how Melanie went with her boyfriend? It was in the screenshots you sent me.
What?
You were even so kind as to name who your girlfriend was. Both Jafar and Angeline are acquaintances of mine, so gathering information was extremely easy. Thank you for providing me with proof of your own crimes.
What?
Please send me the alimony I asked for, and sign the divorce papers too. I asked Angeline to pay an alimony as well. By the way, she says she's going to break up with you.
But...
Please talk to my lawyer, not me, from now on. Goodbye.
I messed up!
Hey, I got divorced because of you, Jessica. My husband got custody of our children as well. He even made me pay an alimony for cheating on him. Even my boyfriend Jafar broke up with me. If you hadn't been hospitalized, this would have never happened. Are you not satisfied until you make everything that happens to you someone else's fault? What? You probably already know that everyone found out that you were cheating on your husband because your brother sent those screenshots to me. You told my husband, right? Everything would have been fine if you had just kept quiet. Did you think I was kind enough to just stay quiet and not tell your husband after I was sent to the hospital because of what you and your brother did? You know that I was a nursery teacher before I married your brother, right? There's no way that I, a person who loves children, am just going to forgive a mother who says that she wants to go on vacation with her boyfriend, but her children are a bother. Even if you tell me that now. What am I supposed to do after this? I can't rely on Seth anymore because we had a fight. And apparently Mother is now at a daycare service because of Uncle Wallace. And my father has already passed away, so you're the only person who can help me, Jessica. Even if you ask me to help you, you're my sister-in-law, so it's only a matter of fact that you're going to help me. I got divorced with your brother. Huh? You're a stranger to me now, so goodbye. You're lying, right? Bye. Jessica! First of all, I'm glad Seth's mother and Melanie's children were all right. The poor children. They were so confused when their mother had left them at a strange house with me, a person they had barely known. Luckily, Melanie's husband got custody of them. And Melanie now has to pay monthly child support for 5 children. Speaking of Seth and her sister, I started plotting my revenge as soon as I woke up from my coma in the hospital, before I even knew that Seth was cheating on me. Now that I think about it though, All that happened was the two siblings didn't have enough brains and everything fell apart and they took each other down. I barely did anything. By the way, the two of them were left with basically no money after paying their alimonies, and for some reason also lost their jobs. Even though they always just insult each other, they had nowhere left to go, as Melanie's husband kicked her out of his house, and fortunately the house me and Seth used to live in was handed down to me by my father. And so I kicked him out as well, and so the two of them begrudgingly moved into their parents' old house. But apparently their Uncle Wallace owns the house, not Seth, and it seems not long after the two of them moved in, he had set in motion a plan to kick them out. What really happened to the two of them after that, I don't know, and I don't really care.